The goal of unified sports is that we like to transform lives and give them joy, give them the power and the joy of sports, allowing partners and coaches to bring out champions in. Our partners, coaches, and volunteers have to bring out the champions within themselves and others. This is the the goal of unified sports. Inclusion. Now, when we speak about inclusion, it's very important that we speak about inclusion because today is the in thing. Social inclusion has become the goal. We learn by taking part in sports-based social inclusion program. Athletes with intellectual disabilities are able to change themselves. They build up friendships. They build up new social networks. They become better athletes when it is inclusion. They can connect with their community. These are the advantages of having inclusion in unified sports. They increase self-confidence, the social skills. They build up trust between the athlete, between the partners, volunteers, and the society. And what is more important is they experience a decrease in the problem behaviors of these athletes. There is a lot of, they have some issues with problems, but being unified, they learn a lot, they change themselves. What are the benefits of unified sports? The benefits of unified sports is that people from different social backgrounds compete together and has the potential to bridge the perceived and the real social divides. What happens? Even partners have shown improvement. Not only athletes, even the partners have changed their ways and attitudes towards individuals and especially towards disability, towards our special athletes while playing. Similarly, Special Olympic athletes having heightened level of awareness and their peers without disabilities, they are also becoming aware. Unified sports provides a social benefit for both Special Olympics athletes and unified sports partner. The unified sports offers athletes the opportunity to improve upon their sports specific skills, to gain valuable knowledge, to make new friends, and there are a lot of benefits. They are a social existence with their peers facing different obstacles. They come together and a lot of things are sorted out. Yes, I would like to tell you also is the Special Olympics, the research findings that has been taking place, it has shown that there is a positive impact on all the participants. It improves an understanding of people with intellectual disability. That is the research of the findings of unified sports. It complements social inclusion. It also influences by commitment and attitude, and has a continuing issues with partners and recruiting. And we have a lot of issues when we recruit partners. It's continuous because sometimes the partners are having exams, sometimes the partners don't match the ability, sometimes the partners cannot understand our athletes. Now, Special Olympics unified sports models. In Special Olympics, we have 3 models. Now, what are the 3 models? One is a recreational model. Then the second model is the development model. And the third is the competitive model. Now, here I would like to make a mention to you that in the recreation model, we do not follow any prescribed training. There is no prescribed training. It is fun. Teams, composite requirements established by Special Olympics. We just have fun. We have recreational games, which takes place with partners, with schools, and with the sports club or the community. Then we have what is known as the development models. There are 2 things which differentiate unified sports from the other 2 models. That is the recreation model and the competition model. Teammates are not required to be of similar ability or age in the development model. Teammates who are of a higher ability will be training the athletes of a lower ability. They may serve as mentors. They may also assist as teammates with a lower ability. And the sports can be developed and that there will be a cooperative team environment. Now, when we come to the third model, which is a competitive model, again, there are two differentiates between the competitive model within the development model and the recreation model. In these models,
सुनाई देता सर
the athletes and partners
आ गए तो
must have
सुनाई
attained
नहीं देते
necessary sports specific skills,
वॉइस नहीं आता
tactics to compete without
तो हैंड्स फ्री डाल दूं सर ऐसा हो तो
we don't have any we do not have any relaxation. They have to be up to the mark when we have the competitive model. They have to be very clear, very up to date with the sports specific skills and the tactics. Teams may be eligible for national and world games. And it is very important here that the team abilities are similar as possible. They have to be, the abilities have to be as similar as possible in team. And I would like to make another mention. Most of the time we have a wrong concept about unified sports. We always say there is no unified games in the world games. No, it is a very wrong concept. Unified games are competitive games at the world games. We compete at the world games. We do not play fun games. Those are not fun games. They are not development games. The team is developed in your own country and in your own state, and then the competition takes there where we say it is advancement to regional or to as to the world games. If you see this, what I have put here, it is an advancement to the regional or world games. It's very clearly written here, the world games, right? Now we have the principle. Now, if you want to have success, there are 6 criteria that is success for this meaningful involvement. And the 6 criteria are principle of meaningful involvement. What do you mean by this meaningful involvement? Meaningful involvement means all participants in that team should demonstrate sufficient sports specific concepts. Okay, they should have this sports specific skills and concept. They contribute to the team to unique persons, that is the strength. Though sometimes we have very strong partners, very a little weaker part on the athletes, or vice versa, strong athletes, weak partners. They compensate for each other's strengths. They play without having much of a health issue. There should not be any health issues. And they play according to the rules of the game. This is what is called as meaningful involvement. Now, when we come to the selection of the appropriate sports, it is very important that we should select athletes and partners who are interested in these sports. It should be also if the teammates, because in unified sports, my dear friends, we need to play together and practice together when we come to the competitive level. You just imagine that today you are playing with 3 of your partners and tomorrow you change the partners or you change the athletes. The understanding is lost, what we have developed during training. So we must make sure that the athletes and partners are available throughout the training, and also that they commit to practice and competition. They have to be doing that. When it comes to the selection of the offering, when it comes to offering to a regular training and competition, it's very important that the coach has to is expected to register all the teammates according to their ability levels. Not only that, during the seasons, duration, the opportunities, that is the competition opportunities to leagues and other events should be considered. There should be a design program as for how long you will be training them. Okay, this is the regular training competition. You have to make sure that there are competitions besides training, because without competition, you cannot improve yourself. You must design for how long you will train, whether it will be 1 hour or 2 hours a week, or it will be less than that. You need to design all this. You need also, the coach plays a very important role in promoting the healthy living of an athlete and a partner. He not only that, it is not only including fitness and promoting health habits seriously, but he discusses and prepares a plan for menu plan for the athletes. That is very important also. They should also, the coach also encourages during this training program the healthy food habits, not to have unhealthy foods, because all this counts into training of building up a very competitive team. And the sixth criteria, my dear friends, is compliance with Special Olympics rules, including ability and divisioning. For the success of understanding and of compliance with these rules, this includes the Special Olympics rules that we have, that we will be enforced. As of any competition, we have playing rules. We have a document on it. The rules that guide us and your decisions as a coach to be taken. They help us solve disputes. We have a rule with that. And they ensure a level of playing field for all. Unified rules are listed also, if you want, in Special Olympics Sports Rule Article 1. They are also found within each sport specific. We have a sport specific rule in Special Olympics. We have designed by the International Office a manual for sports specific rules. And mind you, what is important is that these are aligned with the national governing body or the International Sports Federation rules. And when necessary, these rules can be modified by Special Olympics. So this is what it is. Now, as I have explained to you, this is in short what is unified sports. I would like you to see a short video of our athletes who played with our partners who played with our athletes, and let us see what they have got to say before we come down to what we can do during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown.
Special Olympics was really special for me, as I met many people who I thought were not like me, but now I understand they didn't have any defects as such which could be modified by me while playing or while enjoying with them in the pavilion.
We made many friends, the kids, small boys, and I had fun of them. I enjoyed a lot today.
They were bowling better than us. They also can play cricket with the Indian team or anything that's except the dream. Special Olympics is a place where you can make friends and interact with people and know people more. Today was the first time when I played with them, so I interacted with them and they were really cooperative. They listened what we told and what we wanted to do.
If I ever get a chance to play with them again, I'll be really glad to play with them.
It made me feel that I'm not the only person who's enjoying, but other people who are not like me, which I thought also enjoy their lives.
And they're like our brothers, sisters. We need to treat them very nicely and we need to cooperate with them. They are a part of our life. We need to always enjoy with them and we should every time appreciate them. Special Olympics is joy.
Special Olympics is life.
Special Olympics is about the friendship and love.
I've made a difference. Now it's your turn.
Well, everybody, all the viewers, what it says, if you summarize what our partners have said, they said, Special Olympics is special to me. They are normal. They said, we have had fun with them. We have enjoyed with them. Some of them said they were bowling better than us. They said that Special Olympics is a place where you can make friends. Somebody else, another partner said, if I ever get a chance to play with them, I will be really glad to play again with them. Others said we need to treat them nicely and cooperate and appreciate them. And now, my dear friends, they also said they have done their bit and now it's your turn to make the difference. How can we make a difference to them during this COVID-19 lockdown period? Well, there were a lot of questions with us, and the people down the field, like my coaches, have been asking, sir, क्या करना है हमें? हम उनको ट्रेनिंग कैसा देंगे? उनके पास कुछ नहीं है वहाँ. Well, my dear coaches who are present here and others who know some of the athletes, these are some of the basic exercises that you can implement on them. You can pass these exercises on to athletes and tell them to do. These exercises are all on the Special Olympics website and the Special Olympics Asia Pacific website. It's nothing new to us. What we have done is we are taking this concept and passing it to our coaches down at the rural areas and to the districts and to the states, and telling the coaches and area directors to keep our athletes fit. Just reach down to them, keep them fit, because the time of requirement today is fitness. Well, we never know what can happen tomorrow, my dear friends. We never know, because with this COVID-19 and social distancing, I will not say social distancing, it is personal distancing, to keep people at a distance. What can happen the most? I think there is a debate going. When we are going to have camps, are we going to call our athletes 14 days prior to the camp and then quarantine them? Is that going to be the season now, the trend now? And are we as Special Olympics be able to do it? Till then, we shall think about it. But till then, you have to train our athletes. You have to keep them fit, because it is not that easy. And there is a lot of literature available on specialolympicslearn.org. A lot of it. We will exchange. You can exchange with me these views. We have a lot of literatures coming on that. We have also another program which is known as Fit 5. Okay, we were also told last time, some of the parents called me and told me, and coaches, sir, I don't have equipment. What should I do? How will they do weight training? I don't have. So I gave them a very simple solution. Okay, I told them, take the water bottles, fill it with sand or mud, make it heavy and use it as dumbbells. So we have to be very innovative. Or take a bucket of water and try lifting it to keep your muscles toned. So there are new things, and we as coaches and we as tutors should be able to give new ideas and experiences. This Fit 5 program again is there on the website of Special Olympics, and you can use these programs for improving the health of your athletes. This is staying fit at home. This program Fit 5 has got different levels, and if you see down here, the beginner hour is there, what you can do, how much rest on Wednesday, what you do on Friday. It's a week program where all of us can take these resources from there and use them as the resources for training our athletes. Well, this photograph is a beautiful photograph where our special athletes played with the ambassadors of Latin America in unified football a few months ago. So just see the smiles and the joy and how they're smiling and how happy it is.